going on, Jerome's, and it's mainly because we just need a break from the draft, which is mercifully a couple days away. And also, since we're not a traditional media outlet, or hell, are we even media? I just feel like we're an a-hole in his basement office talking junk. That's what happens, man. But we can speculate about stuff like this. Your Minnesota Fighting Vikings have a superstar, bona fide wide receiver one in Justin friggin' Jefferson. Now, the term generational talent gets thrown around too much, but Justin Jefferson is a generational talent. We are watching one of the best receivers of his generation, a future first ballot Hall of Famer, and a guy that, knocking on all the wood, if he can stay healthy, is going to lead the Vikings to the promised land. I think that he will definitely be in the mix for JJ2K, the first receiver to breach 2,000 yards receiving in a season, as well as all the accolades, like MVP, Super Bowl rings, all that stuff. I think JJ is that guy. And the important thing this offseason is the Vikings, who have done a very good job clearing up cap space to facilitate this deal, is getting Justin Jefferson to sign up for a long-term deal. And it's probably going to be very expensive. And with the cap going up, I wouldn't be shocked if it ends up being 35, 36, 37 million per year, maybe a 4-year deal, maybe 110 million plus fully guaranteed. So I'm good. I'm good with that, and the Vikings have already budgeted for that. And I understand, people are like, oh, don't pay a receiver that much, blah blah blah. So it's the cost of doing business right now, and also even at $36 million per year, his percentage of cap would be less than when Tyreek Hill signed his $30 million per year deal with the Dolphins. So no muss, no fuss there. And long story longer. So Jefferson in attendance yesterday, watching the Minnesota Timberwolves and his guy Anthony Edwards absolutely beat the living piss out of the Phoenix Suns. It was like, oh, but the Suns are a bad matchup for the Wolves because they're struggling the regular season. Please, child, please. But JJ looking good, and I feel like he just had a different energy, a different swagger, a different aura about him as maybe a guy who is just about to have $100 million fully guaranteed. Who knows? Who knows, man? But JJ just posted this on the gram. Photos by the great Janae Johnson. Big time respect there. But also, like I said, we're not a traditional media outlet because you don't see the Star Tribune like breaking down Instagram posts. It's like, what does this mean? What does this mean? Also, I would love to see Gessling like break down Drake lyrics. Anyways, but Justin Jefferson put out a set of photos from him at the Wolves game and quoted a Drake song. The money speaking for itself. I call it fortune tell. And also, quiet emoji. The quiet emoji is very important. And the lyrics are from the opening bar from 8 a.m. in Charlotte, which Drake released last year. What was that album? Doesn't matter. But so JJ just putting it out there. The money speaking for itself. I call it fortune tell. Quiet. Now, what's interesting is his guy KJ Osborne. So even though KJ left the team with the Patriots now, they're obviously still very close. And he puts in clever and then nerdy glasses emoji, which is important. And then also Mo knows who JJ has been training with this offseason. Laughing emoji. Cry laughing emoji. That's very important in breaking this down. So why would KJ put clever? Because you would think if this was just a benign post, posts that athletes have all the time, they have song lyric and some photos of themselves, that there isn't really much clever to that, right? If it's just a random day of the week and no big news about to break, it's just a run-of-the-mill post that happens every single day. There's not really anything clever about that, but maybe KJ knows. Because I feel like Jefferson would let his inner circle know. I think KJ is still a part of that. And clever in, hey, maybe, just maybe, Justin friggin' Jefferson is on the cusp of signing the largest non-quarterback deal in NFL history. And he's hinting at that. KJ knows that it's very close too. So it's very clever that JJ is quoting the money speaking for itself. I call it fortune tell. Again, this is the benefit of not being a traditional media outlet because, I don't know, like, does this mean something? Sure. And I just feel like the aura with JJ, it's different. I mean, that is $100 million smile. That is not a rookie wage scale smile. And also, in the pre-draft pressers, it felt like Kwesi, Kevin O'Connell, Like they're loose and free. Like, they understand that the Vikings are in a great situation where they can find their future franchise quarterback, and also if they have that Jefferson deal in the bag, that'd be fantastic. Now, I do think that something gets done this offseason, and Jefferson and the Vikings may be waiting until CeeDee Lamb gets out there and sets precedent, or maybe even Jamar Chase. But also, I mean, Kwesi has alluded to that the Vikings and Jefferson were very close to a deal before the start of last regular season, and now I feel like the Vikings do have the cap space. They budgeted very well. In 2025, they have $100+ million in space and beyond, where they can build a team around this rookie quarterback TBD, or hell, maybe they extend Sam Darnold. I don't know. So they can take care of JJ. They can take care of Darisaw. They've done a very good job about that. And I don't know. Like I said, I just felt like Jefferson at the Wolves game, I just felt like he had a different glow about him, as opposed to being a Deca millionaire, a hundo millionaire, many times over. And of course, it's not just about the money with JJ, because he will give you the best chance to hoist Jerome Barty's 12 of them in the next 10 years. So there you go. But your thoughts are thoughts. Is Justin Jefferson alluding to a potential record-breaking extension being perhaps in the bag? Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.